What can be the origin of a physical paradox? This is of course an inadequate examination of the system. Once upon a time, fire was a physical paradox for people, but later, as knowledge accumulated, and accumulated again, it turned out that the physical paradox no longer became a paradox. The next source of the paradox, the second source of the paradox that I highlight, is the impossibility of studying the phenomenon properly. The third point refers to the paradox of quantum physics, and here is a truly interesting moment, because here you have the ability to include both the first 2 points and add the third one. And what is the third point? I see the source of the paradox as such a thing as the lack of development of a physical theory. But the most interesting source of physical paradoxes, in my opinion, is the phenomenon that I left for last. And this phenomenon consists in the fact that the source of physical paradoxes can be mixed dimensions. We have space, we have time, we have the space-time continuum. When we start analyzing all this, we understand that we have, so to speak, 3 dimensions that we understand, and time is added to this. There are also 2-dimensional worlds, so to speak. There are also 4-dimensional worlds, there are also 5-dimensional ones. And there can be a huge number of measurements. And now imagine that in the 3-dimensional space of physics, they see a ball, understand that it is a ball, that it can jump and roll there. He has some physical properties and can have some dynamic characteristics. Now let's imagine that in a 2-dimensional space, suppose there are also some scientists who also study physics and also try to analyze processes. They merely see a slice of this ball, they solely see a section of this ball. The behavior of this ball will be utterly unpredictable and cannot be anticipated. And those people who are in 2-dimensional space, those people or those scientists who are trying to analyze the behavior of a 3-dimensional ball in 2-dimensional space, will see some damn thing. There will be a certain circle that jumps, moves, changes, and its size changes. And in general, doesn't it remind you of anything? Correct, it reminds of those very paradoxes that we see.